Okay, hi everybody, it's me, Bankai922. Work week short this week because Thanksgiving. I like that shit. Oh, by the way, before I get into this Taizai chapter review whoa, that was fucked up. Again. You're gonna see a unboxing. Yes. Pickups video. Probably I'm going to say Wednesday night because Thanksgiving is Thursday. Wednesday you're gonna see we're gonna see that upload, and you're going to see now the usual stuff. I mean, I don't know how I'm gonna do. I guess I'll be able to do Psychopaths on Thanksgiving. Oh, Thanksgiving Psychopaths. Okay, let's get into this Taizai. I believe this was, let me just check my old iPad. I believe this was chapter 106. Gotta go to Red Hawk. This was a very, man, this chapter really just like right over my head. What made this chapter, 105. Nobody. Like, really. This chapter just, okay, so obviously we get to the forest from last week. And the fairies, one person, I think Dark Hollow or Hollow something, said, oh, that was fucked up. I think a few people were saying that in the comment section of my last review of Taizai chapter. And it was. And it continued to be fucked up. It really was. Because then, in this one, we have King getting completely turned on by the fairies and saying, oh, Fairy King Bon! And Bon, he shows King a tree, and in the tree is Elaine. So essentially, Elaine's body never deteriorized; it never rotted, which makes sense because I'm guessing it's because she's a fairy, and fairies' bodies they don't rot. I guess they don't rot, But seemingly, King sees this, he runs away. Everyone, and Bon tells the fairies, like, listen, I am no fairy king. Like saying, I almost killed my friend. You consider that a king? He told him, like, ease up. And everyone's throwing shit at King, even though Bon told them not to, and says, oh, we don't care what Bon says, we're still gonna, throw shit at you, King. Like, it was really fucked up. Like, I really felt bad for King. And basically, the way he looked at it, King, was like, and this really, like, god damn. When you think about what he was saying to himself, you think about it and you're like, wow. And basically, he was saying to himself, oh, there's no longer 7 deadly sins. We're all splitting up here. And I can't be king of the fairies anymore. I'm a nobody. And he was crying and shit. At one point, he picks up the helmet that was given to him by Hellbram. He puts it on. He has it on. And he sees Hellbram. Apparently, what occurred was Hellbram's soul is attached to the helmet. So, and he basically calling him a crybaby, shouldn't act that way, and that he had a message from Elaine to give to him, saying to take care of Bon and everything, and like, he's pouting about it, and Bon sees him, he's like he must have went out of his fucking mind. So that was basically what went down there, and I thought this was pretty fucked up, yo. Yeah, no, fuck these fairies. Fuck them. Fuck you. Okay, yeah. He wasn't there to stop the demon from destroying the forest and preventing his sister from getting killed. True. Did you expect him to drop what he was doing with the 7 deadly sins on a drop of a hat and just go to the forest? I mean, come on, man. It's like, it really is really hard, because it's like one of those things between a rock and a hard place. And that's what King was in. Save the forest, protect his sister, or protect the kingdom. So it was really, really, really difficult for him. And towards the end of the chapter, we have the award ceremony with the 7 deadly sins and everything. And, you know, he's going to put them, give him an award, the king, and all this other jazz. And Melados at the end of the chapter says, hold on. And from what I'm understanding, because it says here at the end of chapter 105 for what the next chapter is going to be called, it's called Eye of Something, which kind of piqued my interest, so to speak. So, I mean, give or take a few, but it really, you know, piqued my interest what the title of the next chapter is going to be called. And I wonder where this is going to go now. As I'm going through the pages, I just want to quickly go look at that, what the title is going to be at the next chapter. He says, objection, Melados. Hold the bestowing for a second. It's too early for glory. And it says 106, Balor's magical eye, which sounds a lot of white flags in my opinion, because I'm like, what does this mean? So it basically said, and it says on the side, thanks to the 7 deadly sins, peace has returned to the kingdom for Leones. However, chaos is brewing, even at the award ceremony, for their services. So it means something is definitely going to go down here. Melados isn't like saying, yeah, well, hold on. You know, he's saying, hold on. We're not out of the woods yet. So that means something. But as far as the whole thing with Bond and King is, I'm pretty sure what's going to happen is while King is talking to Hellbrim, who he can only see, I forgot to mention that. He's the only person who can see Hellbrim. He's going to find something to get back on his feet. At least that's what I believe. But those fairies, fuck them. Yeah. Hendrickson should have went to the forest and killed them. I'm sorry. But no. There's no reason for that. No. They weren't in King's shoes. They didn't understand the immense pressure on his shoulders as being a member of the 7 deadly sins. So fuck those motherfuckers. Fuck them. Tell them to go jump off a cliff. Tell them to go get their wings ripped off. Like dumbasses. So, yeah. That's just my opinion on it. But overall, this chapter was great. Another 5 out of... I have to give this 5 out of 5. With all the emotion that was going in on it. Next week should be interesting. Balor's magical eye. I have no idea what that means. I think it has something to do with what Merlin said to Melados. Remember that part? Like, a few chapters ago? Before Bond and King left? Where Merlin was talking to Melados and saying that some kind of creature took away part of the objects that Hendrickson had in order to resurrect the Demon Clan. This Balor's eye, I think Magical Eye has something to do with that. I don't know what specifically, but it definitely has something to do with it. So it should be interesting for next week to see what this chapter's about. Those fairies are fucked up. Okay, I would if I was king, I'd kick their ass. I don't give a fuck. I use the spear and bitch slap a few of these motherfuckers. Hey, listen, you don't know jack shit. You don't know the immense pressure on my shoulders. It's fucked up that they did that to King. Fucked up. Big time. I do this to them. Fuck those fairies. Fuck them. Why don't you go see Pixie from Legend of Zelda. Or whoever the fairies are. Get the fuck out of here. This is me. It's just fucked up. There's no reason for that shit. But, yeah, that's pretty much the story, people. Bankai 922. Things are definitely not over for certain episodes. That's obvious. This thing with Bon and King, and now you have this thing with Melados. There's something's definitely going to happen. Something's definitely going to go, you know. So, look forward to that. I'm Bankai 922. I'll see you guys later. Those fairies are dumb sons of bitches. And they deserve a slap. A bitch son. Like at least 1,000 of them for each one who threw rocks at King. Give them 1,000 slaps. And then push them, rip their rings out. Yeah. I'll see you guys later.